Okay, you want to know my name and how Jesus called me. My name is John Lucido, and I'm the pastor right now of St. John's Parish in Monahans, Diocese of El Paso, and have been for 15 years. And how did I get there? I got there because, I guess Bishop Pena moved me there. But I thought of becoming a priest at a very young age, maybe in high school even, and never did anything about it, never was really moved to do anything about it. I always thought I wanted to do a lot of other things first, see the world and study everything under the sun and lots of other experiences. I did read a couple of books at that time, one that made an enormous impression on me. It was The Life of St. Teresa of Avila. And reading in that, I knew that what she was talking about was true, and that there's an experience of God that is beyond anything else that's even imaginable. I don't say I had that experience, but I knew it was really possible. And it was the realest of everything that ever could be. And with that in mind, went on to college and graduate school a little bit and did not complete that, and was drafted into the U.S. Army for 2 years, and I taught high school for 2 years, and once in a public school and once in a Catholic school, and came to El Paso to teach high school because somebody found me a job out here teaching. And at some point I finally decided I'm old enough that I don't want to just, spend a life doing everything and nothing in particular. So I thought, well, if I used to think of being a priest, why not give it a try? And if God backs you up on that and makes you understand that that's not just what He wants, because I think God would want almost anything we could want as long as it's something good. But He just backs you up on it and lets you know you're going the right way as far as your own looking for Him goes. And so it was, and I had 4 good years in the seminary at the Josephinum in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, and then have been out here just in regular parish work ever since, and never for a minute have I ever thought of doing anything else. And I was just thinking the other day that to say, even if it's a dull and a boring day and there's nothing to do, or there's too much to do, or nothing is particularly satisfying in a selfish way, nevertheless, just to say Mass once in a given day is more than anything else in the world. Nothing one could ever do, no combination of things would equal that. And I've always felt that way, and I do now even more than I did and have done in the past. So very grateful to that. And as I'm entering my declining years now, having just turned 65 today, I can't see myself doing anything else but fading off into the sunset as a Catholic priest and doing whatever kinds of work I'm physically able to do until that great day when God says, come on, it's time to see what the real thing really is. Amen. Somebody who's thinking of entering the seminary and is hesitating because of, you said, fear? Fear of what? I would say nothing ventured, nothing gained. Give it a try, and don't think you have to come up with a solution 100% yourself. God will back you up in one way or the other, and give you the understanding that and happiness even in studying to be a priest and then in being one. There's you have to allow God to do a lot of the input there after we do all. We just put yourself there and do the studies and go through the various daily routines of life in the seminary, and God will lead you that way. I think it has to be a real sort of heavenly calling. I don't mean St. Paul getting knocked off his horse, but someplace deep inside something clicks inside you and comes together, and you know that you're happy doing what you're doing. You got to give God a chance to help you. And if you don't do that, and you try to do it on your own, all by yourself, who was it that said, he who is directed by himself alone is directed by a fool? Well, God needs to do the greater part of the directing, and ourselves open up to that. And amen.